Hey guys, how is everyone? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey Braves, Big Weavy, thank you for being here. I just got a message from a friend that you were joining us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Hi LFT.
Hello. Will be single file line, everyone. Hey Aussie and Linda.
Will.
K-Braves, everybody else don't know. Hello.
How is everyone?
Good.
What are we doing tonight?
I don't know. I just ate an open face.
You ate what?
I just ate an open face. Y'all ever do it? I did the tomato and then some pimento cheese on top and then toasted it. And some avocado. What are you eating? Chips and dip?
No,
Salad?
No, I have a charcuterie tray. I have olives, cheddar cheese, green peppers, pickles, pepperoni.
Okay. Try to get it fancy.
Five.
But you don't have any. I bet you don't have any of what's the the Stone Kitchen. What did I get? The garlic.
I don't.
Dijon mustard.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Linda. Thanks for being here. You guys, thanks for being here with us tonight. I really appreciate it.
So it's salad. K-Braves just laugh.
So a salad on a plate with crackers. We're going to be talking about a couple different things. One is obviously we're going to continue the discussion on Rachel Morin. And I do have some video to show you from the other day when I went. And I'm both going to make you hungry. And I'm going to go back, I think tomorrow or Saturday, one of the two, maybe both. I don't know. Do some more filming. Hi, Risk. Welcome home. Thank you, buddy. We're going to, I got a couple of different things. I got a message from a friend of mine. 2 bumps of joy and a shot of liquor. Hell yeah.
That's what a charcuterie board is.
I got a message from a friend of mine who's like, hey, saw you're investigating. Guess where I live? Right there. So when you're here, let's go walk and talk. And I was like, that sounds fabulous. So I'm hoping to catch up with her. Hi, Delana. Thanks for being here. Shay, my lovest. So good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. So we're going to show you some videos of the area where Rachel was found. We're going to discuss some rumors, hopefully dispel a rumor or two, maybe. What else? I can't even remember the list we had in our head.
Well, this is not good that I added the like connect to chat on my phone when I'm on
Uh-huh.
StreamYard. Can y'all tell that I did that? Because I'm like, what? Hold on. Um, no, it was. I've seen the video, and Tia's definitely walked part of that, like the entrance from where she's reportedly, entered and stuff, and it's given a really good idea of what it's like on the trail. Um, Wait, what did you just ask me? Is there anything else? So I was going to talk about your bit. Shut up. I was going to talk about heart you, but ignore me. Shake your head and etch a sketch that out. I was going to say, yeah, your video stuff and kind of like the additional information that we're thinking some more accurate location, but
Mm-hmm,
show
mm-hmm.
your
Yeah.
videos do highlight where she entered, what it's like on the on the trail, and that that 2.75 mile marker. Like
We're going to go
she,
back tomorrow or Saturday, whichever works out, and film the rest from a different location. And actually, we're going to go to the site of, but I'll tell you what, um, being on the trail, and I'll show you these videos, you'll see. Um, the Sheriff's Department, first of all, I want to thank the Harford County Sheriff's Department. And I want to thank the Bel Air Police Department publicly for all their hard work and all of their standing in the hot sun. Hi, Petunia.
hi.
It's so great to have you here. Thank you. Um, oh, really? Before I go into that, remind me that we're talking about that. Before I go into that, for our members, if you're interested, we have some new really silly emojis that you're welcome to use that are just fun that we created. Hey, how about that?
I
That
don't.
was
I don't even know what happened right then.
crazy. That was so crazy. So we do have some fun emojis for you guys to play with, and I do have more coming. If you're interested in joining the channel and having some fun with us behind the scenes, this was supposed to be a members only. I was only going to keep it to our members first so that they could have an opportunity to see it. And then I realized that one of my favorite people wouldn't be able to watch it and comment. And so that was out of the question for me. So that's why we're doing this publicly and not. I think we have a cheese emoji, don't we? Do we not?
Not an emoji. We don't have an emoji.
Yeah, we do.
But
Shaven just used it. There it is.
Well, when I walk back inside, sorry, I'm watered the plants and then it drips and it drives me nuts. So I have to rinse off the railing when it's done. So I'll look on the computer as soon as I walk in. But I thought oh, it does say, on our StreamYards, it goes like,
yeah, you have to look at it on YouTube.
Okay, all I see is cheese, like with colons and underlines.
Mm-hmm. Kez, welcome, my love, and I hope that you're doing well. Love to your parents. Thank you for taking the time to be here, and I hope that you can rest while listening to us. Anyway, geez, Peter Brady much. I wanted to send a personal thank you to the Harford County Sheriff's Department as well as the Bel Air Police Department, who have been 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 366 days patrolling day and night, the area, the woods. When I show you some videos, these guys cracked me up. One guy, I literally called him Spider-Man. And so I was like, where the hell did you come from? As you can see on the video, he wasn't there. And the next thing you know, he's there. And I was like, I don't know where he swooped out of, but he swooped out on a 4-wheeler or gator. And I was like, the hell, dude, you just scared the crap out of me. But he was super nice. I've talked to a couple different people. Let's see. As of right now, I want to publicly state something else. Um, and we kind of alluded to this on our last live, but I don't like to accuse people publicly of crimes. And Rachel Morin's boyfriend, her current boyfriend, has been just run through the ringer. Hi, that Kels. Thanks for being here. He has just been run through the ringers. I don't know if he's guilty or not, but I'll tell you what. On social media, first of all, I've heard privately and publicly from people connected and friends that I have that he has completely and 100% cooperated with police. He's given DNA, he's given his phone, he knows people, they have his location. He reported her missing. So when we accuse people, we just need to keep in mind that it's a 50-50 chance. Yeah, he could be the guy. Also, he couldn't be the guy, and we could potentially be ruining his life. And people don't really come back from this. We've missed you, that Kels. We really have. Thank you so much. Hey, who gifted memberships?
Shay did, and
Nay.
My dumb butt was typing in the chat. I got gifted the one thing that we never wanted to happen: a gifted membership to my own channel. So
Thank you so much, you guys. That was really kind. Thank you, Shay. God bless you.
But he apparently has given his, like, didn't he? I mean, he's given his DNA, handed his
everything
phone over. Yeah.
He's been completely cooperative anytime they ask. Candy Cane, hi. I really don't think it's the boyfriend. The way she was attacked makes you think it could have been a girl. Really? Well, that's an interesting statement. The she might have attracted a stalker. Yeah, she might have. I will say that the rumor, and I will show you the article of the guy who his stepdaughter claimed to have found her. He did not find her. So everyone can back off of him too. He is not the person who found her. The articles are all wrong. He has stated publicly it is not him that's found her, but his stepdaughter. Hi, MK. Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. Long time no see. We really appreciate you being here. Goodness. He did not find her, but his stepdaughter and her friend did. The stepdaughter and her friend claim that she was nude and that she had a lot of head trauma.
And a rock apparently with blood by it or on it.
Well, that was what I was going to say. I'm going to show you some of the rocks in the area, but my personal feeling is I think she was a victim of opportunity. I don't necessarily, I mean, yes, I think she was targeted. When I show you the video, you'll see that, hi, Jamie, Texas chick, welcome in.
Hey.
I don't know that, Kels, and I have a heart, like, I don't want to speculate too much. And like I said, this type of speculation ruins lives forever. And if this guy was a tool back in the day in his drinking, drugging days, that may be the case. Maybe he has turned over a new leaf, and maybe he's completely innocent. And wouldn't that suck? I mean, as it is, his name is connected with this murder for the rest of his life. If he's not connected, or had nothing to do with it, imagine the heartache that he's dealing with. So I'm just trying to look at this from an aspect of, we don't know anything yet, and neither the sheriff has made it very clear in the area that they have no suspects. Also, hi Ava. I want to make sure that everyone understands that when you listen to the sheriff speak, somehow in these Facebook groups, which you know how well I do in there, I've been an angel. I will continue to be an angel in my little Facebook groups. I'm doing the best I can, but the information is so crazy off, and we're just ready to, throw the book at whoever. You can't. It's got to be the right person. I forgot where I was going with that. I saw Ava and I got excited.
Well, that, and in terms of him, I know I've come across information and shared it with Tia too. I do think he may have a connection to the rehab house, that what's it called, the man house,
Mm-hmm.
a few blocks away on William Street, but I don't think that's where he was living at the time. If anyone looks back at his like had the opportunity to see his Facebook a month or so ago, he was even looking for the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
there he has Fox News, some other people, some other outlets that have spoken with him. It has him in a totally different location, and it's a legit location that would still be
Yeah.
associated to him. Yeah.
I want to be very careful accusing a guy. Now, if it is him, you know, burn in the fiery pits of hell and off you go. Whoever it
Mm.
is, whoever it is. But if it's not him, his Facebook is wide open. He's cooperated with police. If he did this, it's a pretty ballsy move. So I just want to go through, pardon me, a couple of the videos that I took.
Puberty. I was like,
Yeah, I'm having a difficult time today. I'm just. Hi, Mystic. Gosh, it's good to see you too. Thank you for being here. Should I start by showing the videos, or do you want to talk a little bit? What do you want to do?
I thought there was one other thing that I was going to say before
Tell
we
me.
started. Okay, I will. In terms of like not placing blame on the victim, I may place a little bit on the perpetrator when the time comes, but not for me. Something tells me, like, based on some of the tips that have come in those initial sightings, like literally right after, and from what I've gathered from people that are very local to the area, like, y'all know, drive down the street and you wait, like you recognize someone, or
Oh God, yeah.
that kind of thing. I lean more towards, like, I don't, not that she was doing anything weird, sketchy. I don't mean it like that. To me, it's more like maybe because that like 6:30 to 6:45 time difference. Like someone's like she's entering the trail, and other people are like, I know I saw her, like taking that right Tia, on Williams. Yeah,
Yeah.
Williams, right?
It is Williams, but I don't know if it was a right or a left.
Whichever direction, but it makes me think maybe her movements may explain actually more, give a better idea of an indication of what happened than just say Mr. Tobin's history right now. Not that, and I don't mean to imply that she was doing something like wrong or anything like that. But I think there's a chance that it could. You know what I mean? Like, I think she could have had a slight change of plans, or was going to try to do a quick walk, and then something came up, and she went. You know what I mean? Like, I just think.
Also, that's a rumor that I took as well as well. People are like, oh, she worked out at the gym, she went tanning, and then she went home, and an hour later she went on a walk. Have you seen her, this woman? Have you seen her? She's a brick shithouse. She is hot. And her abs and her leg, her entire body is incredible. Maybe she went for a walk because that was her jam. She did. Hi, Pointer. Thanks for being here. She was in incredible shape. Also, when you see this trail, you're going to see that it's a beautiful place to go clear your head, to go whatever it is you like to do. Think, work out. A couple of the other things I want you to take notice of are how thick the underbrush is, how thick the woods are, where the houses are. There's a lot of houses on this trail. A lot, including the sheriff's home, which is interesting. Yeah, she was definitely in shape. And many people, on a Saturday, it's not unusual. It was a beautiful day, Saturday. Sunday was bad storms and stuff. So maybe she was just trying to get a little workout in or get right with the Lord. Who knows? I don't know. In this day and age, you could pass somebody at the grocery store and you just never know.
I don't. I do the duck and dive, even if it's like a neighbor I see sometimes. I'm like, yeah,
I know you know. You're like, ah, no, just kidding. She does not. She's very friendly.
No, I did it. I saw my aunt in the grocery store. I told you that, and I was like, I have never. I admit it. It was just not the
She
right
did look
moment.
like the $6 million woman. She is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. The other thing that we're going to do as a community Decipher podcast is the family has placed pictures of Rachel all over the trail on trees. And if you leave a flat, okay, cool. Hi, welcome back to your channel. If you go and you place flowers or whatever, they're asking people to take a picture and share it. So either tomorrow or Saturday, that's one of the things we're going to do. We're going to go leave some flowers along the trail for her and her family to let them know that there are people that care. Also, one of the things that I wanted to do is that place is surrounded by water. We're going to put some rose petals in the water. Hi, Crime Sleuthin. I've gotten your emails and I apologize publicly and we will talk behind the scenes. It's been a little crazy. But we're going to leave some rose petals and we're going to let those carry down the water and kind of, just do some nice things in the area in her name for her family. That's what they've asked. So those are the things we're going to do. LFT, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're naked all of a sudden. I don't know what happened.
I'll fix it.
If you guys aren't subscribed to Crime Sleuthin, please go over and subscribe to her channel. She is amazing. I absolutely adore her. We've become good pals, and she's just been she has been incredibly supportive of us, and we need to return the favor. So please go over and subscribe and watch and like her videos, please. Put some clothes on, for goodness sakes.
I thought I just did. I don't know. Hold on, I'll fix it again. No, it makes me actually Crime Sleuthin and a handful of, y'all know, I don't have to name them all, but everyone covering Coburger, because I know, like, we know it in general and like follow it, but didn't cover it like they did, and now I'm kind of like, son of a biscuit. We probably should have actually like followed it more because I know apparently he has an alibi and stuff, but I haven't been. We didn't, or I personally didn't even deep dive it like in terms.
I love her coverage. I absolutely love her coverage.
And so I feel so bad because I go in and then I'm listening and I was like, I can't even check because I'm like taking it all in.
She does great.
My question would be, yeah. So, but that's what I thought of the other day. I remember being in the car being like, damn, I really should have actually been. I need to be paying more attention to this case because that's just me personally. So y'all definitely.
We are, by the way, at the end of what we're showing here, we're going to also just talk about Dustin Bowen a little bit too, because, and if Wheel's available, maybe he can come up and answer some questions or just get whatever he wants to do. That's up to you, Wheel. But I don't want to let a live go without bringing Dustin up as well. First video I'm going to show you, it was when I was leaving the park. This is what I saw. Hang on one sec. Let me pull this up. And it was so random. So random. I've never seen this done. I've been on this trail a gazillion times, and I've never seen this done.
Oh yeah.
This is the Bel Air Police Department driving down the trail.
By the way, that's where that's the parking area where they found her car too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and show you. But isn't that weird? Like, I thought that was so
a little bit.
Where's he going?
But I'm not surprised, because the other day when you videoed and we were on Zoom doing it, the gator, was sitting right there, so I wasn't surprised it was like a motorized vehicle, but yeah, no, you're right. Seeing the Explorer go, like, we're gonna check it out.
Oh, and the lights were on, like, the whole thing. I don't know if you got that. If you look at the top, the lights are on.
Mm-hmm.
They're letting everybody know he's there, which tells me again, I don't think they know who did this.
See, I kind of feel a little differently. I think they have an idea.
Let me tell you about this area. Let me tell you about this area. This area is a nice area, full, and I'm not kidding you. I didn't walk it alone, Mystic. I did not walk it alone. I did have company. Made contact with a West Virginia creator. Yes, he was in here earlier. He was in here. Oh, I love that, Linda. Yes, he was in here earlier, so I'm not sure if he's still here, but welcome if you are. That was when I was leaving, and I'll show you when I came into the park and stuff like that. This area is highly populated, but what I wanted to tell you about the area is this is, you know what? I can say it. It's fine. This area is full of Karens. Wealthy, annoying Karens.
Oh my God, that was the word that was running through my head. I had no idea that you were going to say that, because I was going hoity-toity or Karens, but I was like, no, not hoity-toity, not hoity-toity, not in the way I go with hoity-toity. And then my second, get out of my head. That weirds me out when you can do this.
It is an area just full. So the Karens of the area run it. Don't be fooled. They're all the PTA moms. They're all head of the PTA. It's a she area full of nice schools. My kids went to school in the area. I'll be the Karen. It's fine. I'm just going to drink my wine and not say anything more about that. But I don't live in that specific area.
Karen by proxy.
I'm a Karen by proxy. But don't be fooled. Those loons out there, they're walking their trails with their expensive everythings and reporting everything. And you'll see that when I'm walking down the trail, I'm never alone. Never. Within 1 minute, almost every time, there's someone around me. Could preparedness have helped? Pepper spray or something? Potentially. She was in good shape, so she probably could have run if she was prepared. That area is deceivingly safe.
Well, yeah.
Crime rate in that area is low. Yeah, look, yes. Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Lululemon. It is the capital. That's what everyone. Yes. Hi, Lori. Um, let me show you. So this is like the head of the trail.
Oh, thank you, crime sleuthing. Thank you.
Oh
But
my gosh, that was really kind of you. Thank you very much. Um, this is the beginning of the trail. Let me take, yeah, Lululemon faux shizzle. So I just tried to get, so you can see kind of where it starts. But as you can see, that's her missing poster right there.
hey, maybe mute the sound on your video. Is it muted or is that me?
Dash, can you describe the area where the crime occurred? Yes, I can, and I can show you as well. We're gonna take. I went on the path and videoed a half mile down where the policeman jumped out at me. Kidding, totally kidding. He didn't jump out. He was on a gator. He just appeared out of nowhere. We're calling him Spidey. I'm gonna mute my.
Mute the sound on the video.
I can't. I can't.
You mean turn it the little on the volume? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you can.
I'm just an idiot. That's all.
No, I don't think that's it.
So you can see that they. Hi, Ashley Oaks. Welcome in. Yeah. Yes. um. This is. I just tried to get the park is closed from dusk to dawn. I just tried to get this. This is right where it starts. I might have to pull the other video to show you how populated the area is. Right behind me in this video is a parking lot and apartments.
And that's where Rachel entered is right here where she
Yes.
is, and from
This
that
is
parking
where
lot.
she, yeah, this is where she entered. What a gorgeous creature she is. Gosh almighty. Lori, holy mackerel, thank you so much. How kind of you. Thank you. Um, so that's where you come in. Let me see. Some of these might be a little bit out of order, but we'll fix them as we go. This is the beginning of the trail. And I'm just kind of noting here on the trail, how it starts, where it starts, how wooded it is, how hilly it is. It's water surrounding the entire area. It's constant running water. There's the houses. These are just some of the houses. Look how close.
Hey, I don't think you're sharing your screen.
Oh.
But
you know what?
I could be honest.
You'd be absolutely correct there. You would be so right about everything.
No worries, Shay. And hey, Ashley and everyone else that's coming in. Sorry, I had to pick up my kiddo.
Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much. You're absolutely right. I had to leave the Lululemon up. So this, let me start again. This is the beginning of the trail. And you can, I'll say it again, just for the people in the back who don't know. You can see the time that I filmed. It was 11:39 a.m. And while it seems quiet, it was busy as hell over there. I cut out a lot of the people.
But
a lot.
For the record, too, Tia really did walk from where we know that she entered the trail into that 2.75-mile marker that's referenced in the police scanner and in some of the reports. Tia walked there and back. I think the video I have that first, is 28 minutes and 40 seconds on a leisure stroll. So that's how quickly.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, I'm going both sides of the street. Oh, this is further down the path. This isn't the beginning, but that's okay. You can still see how close the houses are. This is coming up a little overlook that overlooks the stream, which happens
Yep.
to be called Heavenly Waters. That's
The
creepy
houses
to
will be
me.
to your right. To your right. Well, maybe not anymore. She may have turned around, but yeah, the houses in this view are to the boom.
You're gonna see, oh, you're gonna
Thank you
see
for
them. They're
showing that.
so
Let's look it up.
close. Some literally back to the trail. There's many access points on the trail. Many. So it isn't like you have to go in one area and leave another. I do have a ton of video on, I mean, I just love this view. I was like,
remember where Tia though is standing right there? Just remember that overlook access point, because when she gets to the end, if we slowed it down when she and I were looking at it, and you can kind of see the bridge ahead of that 2.75 mile marker.
You can see it reverse, but you can't really see it when I'm looking down on it.
Yeah, it's harder to see, but when did we see it at one point?
When I look back up at it, you can see it. It's down right there. See, there's people walking up.
Oh yeah, okay. While I'm looking at it on my phone, but yeah.
Okay, which one is this one?
And so in terms of, and the thing that's helped me, because I'm not as close as Tia is, so where she's walking right now on that trail part from the Williams Street entrance, if you're looking at a map, what that part of the Tia's walking on the trail where she entered it as well, but what's running parallel to you, again, pretend you're standing on a map walking in. She's on the trail on the right walking it. What is it, 24, Tia, that's
not
running?
There. Nope, not there. Not there. Not till we get much further down the trail. You got to get about a mile down the trail before you're paralleling 24. This is not where that is.
Okay.
It's
but eventually it does get there.
Yes.
But when you're looking at it on the map, though, like what I'm just, if you're looking at it on like Google Maps or something, and
I'll show you.
The trail,
you know what? We'll pull up a map and show you. This is actually not where 24 is. This is still in the town of Bel Air. This was me showing just how close the houses were. Whoopsie. Come on. Oh, duh. Showing just how close the houses were on the trail. And yes, I did spot cameras. I sure did. But that doesn't mean that they came in here. That's the thing. And that's what I want to show you is some of the paths in between the homes. This is a very leisurely stroll. This is not an exercise stroll, by the way. Yeah, we tried not to get, I tried so hard not to get anybody in my videos. I don't need the Karens coming after me. That's my son. Hang on, I'm still. I don't know why I have to do this every time. This was actually the beginning of, oh, good Grady, of the trail. And I apologize for not. Let me rewind this. For not being in chat. This is actually the beginning of the very beginning of the trail right here. And it's very very open. If you do another video, let me know if you need people or anything blurred. I can do that. Fantastic. Ooh. I love that. Yes, ma'am. I sure will. Absolutely.
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm trying to follow Lori and Delana or Shay's comments about the neighbors. Something I'm like, what did I miss? Ah, son of a biscuit. I can't scroll up far enough.
I'm just trying to show there's running water everywhere. So everybody's like, it was a culvert. And I'm like, there's like 8,000 culverts in the area, but we know which one it is. I just didn't show it in this particular video. But also, I wanted to show how thick the underbrush was. You could be lying in wait for someone. You could be taking a nap in there. I don't know. But I mean, again, the neighborhoods that line this area, there's another path that you can come in. There's so many access points where the neighborhoods have access to the trail. So again, accessing this trail is not one in, one out. There's a gazillion. And if you live nearby, you can just hop on at your leisure. But I think these homes, in my opinion, tell me what you think. I think that would give me personally a false sense of security, thinking, oh, I'll just scream. But depending on how you're attacked and whatnot, that may not be an option for someone. Where is this is the bridge. Hang on.
Yes, Lori, it's Tia's video. She walked it. She's walked it twice. The first time we tried to record it, but apparently every time I spoke, it made the video go blank. We learned that afterwards, and so she's been twice, and she like rode me around the entire area, and it's interesting seeing this part and then knowing where she is as she's recording this, because we can show you on the map of what's being recorded, and then comparing that, wouldn't you think, Tia, to some of the additional information that's coming in, like how in terms of that potential final location, that area, just it all, you just get a visual of it all kind of deal.
Yeah.
But
let me show you.
I think oh my God. I'm gonna go back and read. We had that the same going on here, plus like cars like backfiring or just, revving the engines or the big wheels in the distance. I have some sparklers and poppers left.
Oh, for corn's sake, why isn't this showing?
It's showing.
This was one of the ones that I wanted to really show you because hang on one sec. Stop screen. I'm so sorry, you guys.
You're fine. You may have to run to the Walgreens or on for Advil. Oh, I do have access now to. Oh, there is a Cheez-It one.
So there's our cross country. This is cross country. So this right here is like some kind of water treatment plant or electric plant, but it has its own road, and the road leads right in. So somebody could park there and walk on the trail that way. There, like I said, as you go down further, there's a gazillion points to enter and exit this area, and there's the road, and never know. Oh, Destiny, thanks for being here. You're probably going to recognize some of this. This is before that overlook that we looked at before.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the first larger culverts in the area.
A little like Delphi, but
Mm,
no real
mhm.
big, no super high bridges. That should not have been allowed to walk back to the computer to actually be able to play with the stickers.
Do you guys see what I'm saying though? I cut out a lot of people, but every time I turned around, somebody else was like right there. It's another house.
Okay,
I'm just
Tia,
saying personally.
was there anything noticeable, like maybe garbage for someone like?
No, I looked
Okay,
everywhere. I got so excited. I found a yellow leaf. Oh, here it is. Look, there was a yellow leaf right there. I was like, oh, is that crime scene tape? No, it's a yellow leaf, moron. Don't get so excited. Simmer down. That's all
it's
I could tell myself.
the little things.
There's the mile markers. I was trying to show, people talking about, and I'll show you. Is this the one?
Which one?
No, that's not it. Where the hell's the video on the bridge itself?
Oh, when you get to when the popo pull up on you.
So nice.
Tia was followed like both days by the popo, and then I was like, go offer him coffee or water or like
I
Gatorade,
did.
anything. And then she stops for takeout, and she's like, I think the cop's behind me. And I was like, well, get out and be like,
I
I could have
swear to
brought this
God.
to you. I was like, you should have been like, I told you I would bring you something, but no, the
I
cop does kind
swear.
of. The gator pops out of nowhere.
It's there, or it's not there, and then it's there. And it was bizarre. I was trying to see if this is the right video. I don't know that I uploaded the bridge video.
Well, can you scroll to it at the very end of the full one that was too low,
Yeah.
like too big?
Well, no, because that one's not uploaded.
Can you hold your
But
phone up?
I will, yeah, I can show that. I will figure it out. I'll tell you that much. 251. Is this it? Hold on.
I'm
This
actually
this
curious
is
though.
it.
Okay, never mind. I'll ask after you show it.
No, I gotta upload. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm curious. Does anyone put a one in chat if you think all of this occurred on the trail or on the trail or within the boundaries of that trail, or did it happen elsewhere? One for every like happened on the trail. Two placed on the trail somehow afterward.
Oh, Crime Sleuth, and thanks for even being here. I'm very grateful.
Yes, thank you.
I offered them Gatorade. I offered them whatever they wanted. I'll even show you a picture. How far did I walk in the trail? I went to just before the location where she was found.
One.
And I'm going to go back tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow or Saturday and film. Hang on, I'm looking for. I'm going to go back tomorrow or Friday and.
No, you're fine. I'm interrupting you while you bring that up because see, I originally thought all on the trail too, but knowing that mile marker two, like the trail mile marker 2.75 and stuff was mentioned. Oh wait, hold on, son of a biscuit. Well, that was the next day on Sunday that was mentioned, but they all went out to where started on the William Street entrance that night,
Where I started,
it,
yeah.
where Tia started and showed us like where where the flyer and stuff was. The
No,
cops
no
were
one heard
out
anything.
there. but the cops were out there that night, and you saw, like I said, for Tia to go from where the flyer is at the parking lot down all the way right beyond the mile marker 2.75 and back is under 30 minutes at a stroll. If the cops are
A
out there,
casual stroll.
yeah, and so that's just what makes me think, like, because potentially the location of what we've heard
Okay.
and seen is not far off where kind of Tia ends the video. I mean, it is no farther than what Tia just walked, I don't think.
No.
My impression. I don't know how they missed her, kind of deal. Even with the flashlights and the dogs, and I know it's dark and dense and you may not see her directly, but in terms of a missing person, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, that's just the only thing that makes me think that's the one that has me going, well, crap. Did it? Was
I
it
don't know
somewhere
why
else?
no one heard anything. I don't
Hmm.
know.
And that they didn't see
Because
anything the night
remember,
of the search.
it was 6 p.m. and that's when I took the first video. This was done at 11:30 a.m. The first video I did, I went at 6 p.m. I took pictures of our house. I took pictures of the area. I talked to the police. I talked to the news. I talked to every mother trucker that would talk to me. Um, I'll show you this one really quick before we get into it. But then LFT, I think we should show a map of the trail.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like this screenshot that I sent you this afternoon when I was looking at the computer because I was like, wait a minute, this is where it goes
So
like the railroad
hold
track
on.
24. Oh, sorry.
Okay, right here. I just want you guys to take notice. Do you see anybody there? Does anyone see anyone there? No. Cool. Mm-hmm. Anyone see anybody on the left? No. You see, right here. Anybody see anyone? No. You hear anything? No.
Tia
Mm-mm.
didn't know she was being followed.
No, I'm just look. Look at me. Do, 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 do. I'm just filming. Ain't nobody around. Walking up on the mile marker here. Just showing the wide open area because right down from here is where she's found. This is the area. They don't have park rangers patrolling. They do not. Wide open. What? How the hell did he do that? It's the most random. I was like, I literally was like, what did you just do? There was no sound, nothing. So I walked over. I'm not gonna lie, I talked to him. I went down to the stream though, because I was just kind of looking around the area going, okay, where would someone sit, hide, whatever. It is really a beautiful area, by the way. In case I didn't mention that a million times, it's very peaceful. The water's running. Right to the right there is where she's found, just down there. And then there's the cop. Sir, where did you come from? Which is exactly what I said to him. I was like, gators make noise. How did you do that? And he started laughing. It's just me, I'm just talking. I was like, okay. He's like, you filming? I'm like, yeah. I said, don't worry, I won't get you. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful. He was like, no, no, no. Tell me to move. I'll move. You film whatever you want. This is a crime scene. It's a crime scene. And I'm going, okay. I was like, well, I won't tell you to move because, you're doing your job. So then I was
It was
like,
pretty funny.
I was like,
Wait, before
all
you go
right,
any further, can I address one thing? That's
please.
a great idea, Wheel. And
What's
Delaney,
that?
what y'all are talking about. Wait, hold on. There were two things. One, I was gonna say check Delaney's question in just a second because I thought it was out that night. I know definitely the next
Mhm.
morning, but you may have better answers in terms of the canine. But Wheel and Delaney, I want the app. There's an app thing that we can put on our phone, but if you get like the Mace, it's got this thing like it's one click of like barely a button, but you can put it on like your watch and other stuff too in case you can't hit the button on like the mace that you have in your hand for some odd reason, and it does the
Mhm.
loudest alarm or just like siren thing that draws attention. And I was like, okay, no longer do I just want mace. Like I want one that has the alarm sound. And now I do kind of run with one earbud in. I have to admit that
Lori,
have been better.
there were so many people everywhere. I just tried to not show as many as possible. Um, I was
And then
trying
the
not to show
canine.
the cop.
And do you know that? Do you know? She asked about. Do you know when the canine showed up? I know they were there certainly Sunday afternoon or in the morning
Yep,
Sunday, but
they showed up.
were they there Saturday evening? Did they start searching then?
Well, the call came in at 11:26 from Mr. Tobin that she was, hadn't been heard from, that she went for a walk and hadn't been heard from. To be honest, the sheriff who's in charge of the investigation has not commented a whole lot on. They've been pretty, which, I mean, I know LFT and I differ on this, but let me also explain that there are, on a normal case, you might have one, two, maybe three detectives working on a case, right? You got a couple out in the field, one guy running information in the office, that. This case, Rachel's case, and we are talking, this is small town America. Harford County Sheriff is not a big, Harford County's actually, to be fair, we call it Hazard County, okay? Because it's country bumpkins up here. It's bougie in some areas, and then it's just country in others. Um, there are 10 detectives working this case. That tells me that they don't know who did it. If they knew who did it, you would have a couple guys working on it,
Hmm.
and you would be, working that information.
Well, I think that's true, but I also think while they're and I think the reason they haven't released details in terms of the specifics about the official specifics around where she was found, as well as her condition at the time of being located. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think they know some. I think they know something. Kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's like they have something in mind.
Here's the thing, though. They've asked for public's help on videos. They've declared a threat. Everyone's saying, oh, they've declared no threat to the public. Bullshit. Go back to every single Jeff Gaylor, and he'll tell you there is a threat to the public. They do not have, I repeat, because this is important. Oh, good night, MK. Thank you so, so much for being here. I really am very, very grateful that you came in. I'm very grateful.
Yes. MK, thank
Um,
you. Thank you for being here, and I hope you're doing well. It's been a minute. Sorry.
oh, thank you, lurking in the almond trees.
I still miss
Thanks for
Bologna.
being here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I need to go back and listen to what, or look at what. Oh, I'm sleuthing. You're so sweet. LFT, I hope you're watching chat because I didn't. I was trying to man the
I'm trying to.
stupid
I'm multitasking.
videos. But
Um, Delana, yes, to the Decipher for real. because I walk the greenways and stuff here, and then we clearly know that I've walked outside when my neighborhood's been randomly and shockingly on lockdown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could probably use it.
Yeah, I think we both need to look into that. Well,
Hmm.
I mean, I'm going to start walking with a boom. But what am I
Oh,
going to
add the window breaker thing to your list.
It's already in there.
Okay.
It's already in my pile. I have my pile of goodies. It's in the pile. Anyway, back to Rachel. Oh, you know what I can show you? I can show you her sweet little house. And I happened to catch it, which was really kismet, but I happened to catch it right at the time where she would have left. So the sun was like how it would have looked when she left her home. Hang on, let me show you this. Her home is about 3 miles from where super, super easy to get to. And about 3 miles from where she was, not where she was found, but where the trail begins. Now, that tree, if you pay attention to some of her photos, you'll see that she takes pictures in front of that tree all the time.
Hmm.
In fact, I believe the one that LFT used for the thumbnail, she's got her picture taken in front of that tree. So the gyms and we're not going to give away a whole lot of information on that right now, but we know the gym area, we know the tanning area, we know what else
We
do
know
we
where
figure?
put his. I do think if his AA meeting, which is I think why some people may be associating him as a resident of that house,
Uh-huh.
on Williams, the AA meeting, according to the website, is at 7 o'clock, like on Saturdays, right? Yep, Saturdays. That's what, and he says he was at the AA meeting.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and so it,
Um,
and I
oh,
just,
do
yeah,
you let's see. I have Google Earth Earths. Okay.
I think there's only one, but go ahead.
Not in my opinion. Apparently not in the Mom and PaTrail is an old railroad track, by the way, that used to run from downtown Baltimore to York, Pennsylvania. And it would take people shopping, it would take goods, it would take, it's just kind of a windy, beautiful area.
There's still
And when
remnants
they
of the
pulled
railroad.
yeah, there are still Delaware, Maryland. What do you mean something went wrong? Google Earth?
Oh, you might be able to, if you log in
Can
under
you share
mine.
yours? I can't log in. I'm struggling with my LRMD.
Hold
Let's
on
try
one second.
that. Nope. Try again. It will not let me. If you can show your map, it would be amazeballs because I can't seem to show mine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, I can
Hold
while
on.
we're
So
doing.
it's sorry, it's downloading.
Okay, that's fine. While we're doing that, I'm going to show you
Yeah,
this.
I have to pick that thing up, but I'm getting it. I'm going to send you the link.
Um,
Go on my
Trail
phone real fast.
locations. So this is where she went in.
I've looked into her where.
Mm-hmm. Membership meetings, contract, trail maps. That's what I wanted. Is this it? Is this be it?
Right back at you, Delana.
Good gravy. Okay, here we go. I don't need a tour. Thanks so much. So where I just showed you guys, let me get her little place off. Okay. Stop sharing and reshare. Um, her family has also asked people, like I said, Chrome tab. If you go to the trail can you see this? Is this working at all? Is this thing on? No, it's not working. Gosh darn it. Chrome tab. There we go. This is it right here. So here's this is a map of the trail. Right here is where she came in. If you can see my mouse. Okay, oops. Right here. And we walked all the way down. This is where that little bridge is. Okay. Right here. Mile 2.75 is right in here. She was found in this area. So we'll go film that tomorrow.
And and for the record, when I said that's Ryan parallel to 24, sorry, that's what I was speaking of. Y'all look at Google Maps and stuff. As she is walking this.
This is 24 right here.
Yeah.
Okay. But when I was walking up here, this is not parallel to 24.
Yes. I apologize, but I just meant, if you looked at the map, eventually, like you'll see where 24 comes into play. And by the way, I've just
right here is 24.
I sent it to Decipher Podcast.
Cool beans.
And on the other side of that, road where Tia was just pointing out, like where the 24 runs. So you've got like a little shopping center, like there's a post office.
What do you mean little shopping center? That's a major mall in Hazard County. There's a Macy's there and everything. What do you mean little mall?
Well, I just meant.
I'm kidding, you guys. It is a very little mall.
It is like, I mean, I'm just saying, essentially across the highway. If it wasn't 5 o'clock traffic, if you were there at like 9, 10 o'clock at night and you're like, hey, I'm clear on the north side. I'm waiting in the median and keep running, then cross the south side kind of deal. You can do it. And you're going to end up in like this parking lot area of, like I said, there's also trail accesses right there. So that's what they mean where it goes under that 24, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
And just keep that in mind.
This crime yesterday or the day before did a video or a live where she played the police. I'm trying to open this LFT and I can't talk and chew gum.
That's all right. You gotta go.
Played the audio of the police scanner and where she's found. So if you guys want to hear that, please go to Kate's. We'll play it. We'll put it up in our group, in our Facebook group. Are we clear on the video in and out of the park? Are there cameras?
I was about to say.
Well,
no, not officially.
There's no official cameras posted in the actual park. There are. That is why they're asking.
Y'all don't even have a highway cam. I just, it made me think of Carly Russell. You know, even on 24 right there. Like if there, you could see her riding on the shoulder and stuff. Imagine if a highway camera had been right there.
Actually, that they may have highway cams there.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen one yet. I wasn't sure.
I know how to get that one. That one's an easy one to get to. Okay.
Just zoom.
So do you want to talk about this, LFT?
Well, okay. See where the 2 blue markers are?
Hang on. It's got to catch up to me. I'm trying. There we go.
That's those like railroad track kind of areas that I saw, and
Right
that's by
here.
those tunnels. Yep. You can zoom in on them and or click it and
Well,
it's
you know what? I'd like to. I would like to. It's funny that you say that. I
but
would
there's
like
also
to.
as we are doing this, so please ignore it's not in order. This is me just placing pins and things because I went through it was mapping
There
out
we
any like
go.
tanning salon in the area and any gym, but there are two
Mhm.
very close. Like it would make so much sense. Like you would pop here, and then go here.
Okay, and let me just state this is our big fancy mall right here. Right here. There's a Macy's and everything and a Best Buy. Like we live large here in Hazard County. Kidding. My computer's moving really slow, as you can see. There we go. This is 24, and this is actually the tunnel that goes under 24, and that's the trail
Hmm.
right there. Now, if you take this back, good gravy, this is moving slow. This is the part that runs parallel to 24.
Oh, I even marked where the old railroad tracks were, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was, oh, good God, could
And
this
now you
move
should
any
cut to
damn
the right.
slower? Well, I'd
Or
like
maybe it,
to. I'd really like to.
yeah.
It's just
It's
not
kind of
working
right, boom, right there.
right there. Yep.
Hmm. It's really not far. Like when you map it
This
out.
is where I was when the cop appeared out of nowhere. Right here. He came out
Right.
here and he was like,
Oh, wait, hold on.
what?
I'm looking. I missed a question. So no cameras and no, um, no cameras like uh park ranger, park recreation kind of cameras that we're seeing on the like even by the maps and stuff to you like the rangers, the park officially does not. We didn't see any cameras at the entrance. Now
No. Yeah.
when I say it's literally when you pull into that parking lot, there are spots on the left and spots on the right, like literally one row of each. That's it. That's how near. Like it's not a huge.
Actually, I'll
Well,
go.
so I would have. We were.
I'll show you the
Go ahead.
parking lot that she parked in, that I parked in, that the here's
Oh, that's
here's the
exciting,
neighborhoods that,
Diane.
what?
Someone got a membership.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. So these are the houses, remember I was pointing out. These are the more houses that I was pointing out down here. Like these go right in. Come on now. And where's the parking
That's
lot?
your
Right
parking
here.
lot.
I can't get this to move. Okay. And here's the parking lot right here. Actually, I'll go down on the street so you can see. Ready, little man? Here we go.
He kind of runs on LFT time, so it might be a couple seconds behind.
So this is what it looks like right there.
Boom.
That's the trail right here on the right hand side. And this is where I parked. And this is where I talked to the police.
That's the
There's
first
that.
site that she talked to the police right there.
There's the sign that I filmed. But this is where she parked. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a very highly populated area. It's not. What does this say? Oh, one of the signs I got was creepy. It's the yellow signs at the beginning of the trail, and I'll have to show it to you another time because I don't know if I have it downloaded. But down the street from this, I'll show you what I mean. If we go down this way, 80, right down here, is where that sober living house is.
what do we count? Like 4.5-ish blocks total.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm sorry, you guys. This is going
it's
so slow.
it's going to be a pain in the ace. You're going to want to zoom back out, take the little man off, and go drop it near the stop sign.
It's down here.
It is a straight line, but that's my
It
whole point
is.
is that
He's
I
on the
don't
right
think he
hand side.
necessarily was, and but I don't necessarily think, unless someone has the official records of that is his listed and current address where he was residing at that time, I don't bank on that's where he was. I think he was on his way out of there, and he may not have had his own place yet, but he was had another residence he could go to that, what I mean.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like
Jamie, I
I'm not,
agree. Is there a back? Okay, let me get to K-Braze. Is there a back rate or a straight shot somewhere where no one would see someone going? There are about 500 places where someone could go in and out and never be seen through the woods. What they have back there, along with that trail that you saw me walking on, there are mountain bike trails too, and hiking trails that are off this beaten path that a lot of like your mountain bikers will take to go through the woods and stuff like that. There are so many entries and exits in this area. So scary for this to happen in such a normal area. It is. It really has turned this little town on its ear. It really truly has. I'm going to go back through chat really quick and just see. And did I miss anything important in chat that I
I
need
hope
to
not.
Our
Oh,
Macy's
well,
store
look.
close to me. Oh, Kels. Destiny, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. About to head to bed, but staying as long as I can. Oh, Crime Sleuthin, you are just so lovely in a
And
million
Crime
different ways.
Sleuthing, if you do have a Facebook or anything, please, or any mod or Crime Sleuthing yourself, please drop your
Drop it.
link so people,
Yes.
hold on, mine may come out. So I agree. I see. I could see it being someone she knew or someone like perfect opportunity. Sorry, a neighbor just walked by. Um, a a crime of like opportunity, but I could
Yeah.
also see it being an opportunity for someone that she knows as well. Do you know what I mean? Not so much a stranger, but just
Yeah,
I just
I don't know. I think that this showing, I think the 10 detectives, like I said, this is the village of Karens. Um, I think I think asking for the public's help. I think that the sheriff asking for social media's help, which blew my mind, because typically police do not enjoy social media. I went up and I was like, "Hi, my name's Tia Dash. How are you today? I and my partner have a YouTube channel. Try not to have a seizure rolling your eyes." And the guy that I talked to was so nice. And I sent LFT a picture of him. He was glorious. And he held a straight face. I know that when he walked away, he had to have giggled a little, but he was a champ. God bless him. Um, yes, Destiny is she's a local, and you're 50-50 as well on whether you think that it's someone she knew or someone she didn't. Yeah, there you go. Crime Sleuthin. Do you have a Facebook page? Because that link needs to be dropped. Also, our Facebook page needs to be dropped. Let me drop ours too.
sorry.
I tell people part-time freelance vlogger, photojournalist, because you're fancy. You're so fancy. Okay, freelance vlogger, done. We're freelance vloggers. Um,
On a good day.
I'm going to show you guys. Hang on one second. I'm going to show you a picture of the guy I talked to. And he was so fun. Like he's in the police video. I'm telling you, the dude held a straight face. It was tremendous. God bless you. He didn't laugh. He didn't laugh in my face. He did not laugh in my damn face. Where? Sugar snaps. I can't share that picture because it's in our. Can I? No. It's in our text.
Yeah, you can. You just have to hold on. I would do it, but I'm on my phone and we have to pick up this.
I have it up.
prescription
Hold on one
Tylenol.
sec. I think I can do it now.
Oh wait, Crime Sleeping. Can you set up your group so that pages can join so I can join? Oh, yeah, Tia. Let's look in or the Decipher
Can you
podcast
set up a
Facebook.
group so that pages can join? Oh, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I will do that. Window.
Does anyone else catch themselves like looking at this and other case stuff like on Facebook? As much as I get it, we laugh about Tia not being good in Facebook groups in terms
You
of
should be
behaving
so proud
herself.
of me, you guys.
I know, but like I catch myself like today while I was at my appointments and stuff, I was just like Facebook on my phone, and then I was like just refresh, and I'm catching myself like legit reading everything.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And
and
then
I think, like, here, you guys. I sent this to LFT today, and I was like, that's my man right there. I don't know this name, but he held such a straight face and he was such a gentleman. And I was like, God bless you for not laughing right in my face. You sweet, sweet man. He's also the man that I was like, can I get you coffee? It's 8,000 degrees, Gatorade water. He was the nicest man, I'm telling you.
can we get you a coffee with a Gatorade chaser? I don't know what y'all need. How long are you going to be out here?
I was like, do you want scotch on the rocks? You're driving the Gator, but I mean, you're a cop, so I'm not going to judge. What's going on?
But see, am I see T is much more local to this than I am. But I think you know how we always pay attention to the actions of law enforcement at this time and like what they're saying and what they're not saying.
Uh-huh.
And I go back to like Jeff, what's his name? Oh, what was it, McDonald or in Fort Bragg and stuff like.
Yeah.
Uh, the cops like wouldn't release a lot of information because it wasn't that they knew officially, but they had an idea. It just was like you don't have that. Like I think their silence is because they know something. Do you know what? Like they have a hunch or they're indicators of maybe the direction that it's leading. Because otherwise, I think it's odd that they haven't given any details in terms of like, hey, this was not a potential, random asset. Nothing like that has even been said. And that's what
Um,
leads me to believe that they know more, but they just don't have they're waiting on those last few pieces before they officially say something. I don't.
Delina, I will correct it so that I can make sure Crime Sleuthin is in our group because I think that's very important. And we want to make sure that we there's a few of us little creators, and I say little, she's bigger than we are, God love her. She hangs out with us little folks over here, but there's a few of us creators that I have zero problem sharing any information with, and Crime Sleuthin is one of them. And she can have whatever. Kate does crime. They can all have all of our information. I don't care what they share. I'm not a cat. I'm a real person. Kate Breeze, I love you so much.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna mute for 1 second. If you can just give me just a minute, I'll
Yeah,
be back in just. Thank
yeah.
you. Sorry.
Um, not far, Wheel. Not far. I'm north. I'm actually on the water. I'm north of Baltimore on the water. Well, she needs to make me a friend or no more bear hugs. Delina means business around these parts. Hey, where's my legend? Is he coming home this weekend? How's the practice going? I need to know how football practice is going. We're into August, training camp, all the things. I need to know how he's doing. No injuries. We're praying safe season for the man, the myth, legend. And we got to be kept up on all the things football because there's nothing I love more than college football. And there's very few people I love more than my Delina. So her son by proxy gets to be my son. So we're rooting for him. I need to know all the things. I got docs, so I'm just leery of having my real name. Me too, Lovist. Me too. And as far as I'm concerned, I never need to know anyone's real name. I never need to. I don't know. Need to know where. Normally, I wouldn't tell people where I lived. If this case wasn't in my backyard, I would never have touched it. And to be fair, I had no intentions of really touching it because it's in my backyard. Um, but I also found out that we have friends in common, and her family has already um, friend requested me. I guess from being on the page, I don't know. Um, so we are going to handle things with respect as far as Rachel goes. And my name is Shaban. Shaban Arm. Yes, Shaban a baby. Tia, he's at camp now, so no more coming home for Legend. First game August 31st. Yes, can't wait. Okay, he's feeling healthy and amazing. These are things I need everybody just to say a little prayer for our boy. He's a decipher boy. He's a community boy here. We all love him. Prayers for a safe, healthy, happy, and winning season for our legend, please. And we love our Delina. So, um, any questions on what I've shown as far
What I
as
missed.
nothing?
All right.
Is there any questions? I have a case that will blow your mind. My family has adopted a kid who's an African American who was shot. Oh, we need to talk. We need to talk, my friend. We definitely need to talk. Um, so I'm gonna close down Rachel
Wait,
for just
I have
hmm,
one quick question for you on Rachel.
yeah.
How far off the trail in terms of where her body was located?
Uh-huh.
How how far away do you think it was from where that just approximate like a half a mile or a quarter of a mile away from that 2.75 like your bridge
Yards.
mark?
I'll give you a quarter of a mile, but it's yards.
Okay, okay,
It's not far.
gotcha.
It's not
Okay.
far. Like I said, when the cop was appeared out of nowhere, and then I saw the cop driving on the trail, I was like, you know what? I'm a little uncomfy here. I'm gonna go. So, did your email show? Yes, it did, love. We're gonna put it up. Crimesleuthing at yahoo.com for Delina. Don't anybody send anything rude. Question. So the boyfriend, did he have an alibi that he was at an AA meeting? Um, so we talked about that early on, Lori, and the boyfriend has been cooperating with police the entire time. In other words, giving his DNA, his phone. He was at an AA meeting, supposedly. I don't know. I wasn't there, but he says he was. And he has been, according to the sheriff, he's been 100% cooperative.
I think his mom said not only that I feel like there's some members potentially or who know him that know for, I mean, in the group, it sounds like they're like, I know, because they were like, I know it was seen around 7:30, or at least, by the time it's reported, by the end of the meeting, someone's like, no, I know he was there. And I think his mom said it too, and as well as that after that, he had to work till like, what, 9 or
Yeah.
something?
Hmm. Jamie, that was really sweet. Thank you very much. Jamie, Texas chick, said, y'all have a great night. TNLFT, y'all are doing an amazing job. Thanks so much. Well, we can't do it if no one's here, so we really
Thank
appreciate you
y'all.
being here. Miss Lori. So do you think it was a random stalker? I have feelings that I think it's. Do I think she was targeted as a victim of opportunity? I do. I'm not sure because I haven't. Um, they're being so close lip on
Hmm.
any information right now. What I can tell you is that area is so freaking saturated. And on a normal day, let me just state that on a normal day, the police station is 3/4 to a mile away. And that's the sheriff's office. Did you see the news that they interviewed a man who said his stepdaughter found her putting her? Yes. But okay.
Oh, Michael.
Let's talk about
Michael.
Michael. Thank you, Destiny. God bless you for bringing this up.
Michael with the name that I
I'm
can't
going to let
pronounce.
you roll with this one. This is your wheelhouse.
Okay,
Oh,
first
Shay.
of all, I've heard, okay, I'm not in the area, and so I don't know anything about him. Some people, I do think he's made himself look, I think, a little suspicious in terms of like enjoying the limelight a little bit. But from the very beginning, I thought that very initial interview with him, he did make it clear that they went out to search. Yes, he mentioned like he had had visions of the tunnel, like in his head, and that he went one direction. Cecilia,
His stepdaughter.
his
Yep.
stepdaughter, and her friend.
Uh-huh.
LFT personally, I think it was her boyfriend. It does not matter who the hell it was right now, in my opinion. Um, but so he goes one direction, they go the other. But he made it clear that they found, like they came across her. And then even the dispatch scanner stuff, it says Cecilia.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but for some odd reason, I understand like the wariness of it because of how many, how much detail has grown from his initial statement, as the interviews progress. Do you know what I mean? Like a little more comes out each time. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of making him look more suspicious than he is. I mean, I literally, I told you today, I swear to God, if he was playing a flute, it's like Summer Wells. What was that
Yeah.
guy? Like,
Yeah.
um, so I think it's like the hype, like, I think that's kind of like, it's the clickbait almost for the media headlines where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
guy who discovered remains speaks out. But I think most of the articles clarified that it wasn't him. I think the sheriff's office has now officially made a point was like, he never saw shit. He didn't know
No.
shit. I don't know if that's totally true. Um,
Well, to
Maybe he
have the
did.
sheriff, hi Jen, thanks for coming in. Welcome. To have the sheriff say this guy didn't see anything. His stepdaughter is the one that discovered. He's getting the information from his stepdaughter. He's okay, so I'm gonna do it. Everybody gets mad when I do this, but hearsay, Your Honor. Speculation, Your Honor. Hearsay, Your Honor. Like it's oh, Gen P, what are we cooking? First of all, let's get the real dirt. What's Gen P cooking for all of us?
Better
Um,
be shrimp and grits. Um, I just
it's
think, I mean,
all
there's no denying they're the ones who found the remains, though. Like, I don't think anyone,
objection.
the sheriff hasn't denied that. There's been no public statement about it, but I
No,
think it's pretty clear based on the dispatch and everything else. He and those three people that arrived, I'm assuming their own car to go help and search and do everything, are the ones, that group. found her, and I guess it was the stepdaughter, and then she makes the call. And I sometimes wonder if that 2.75 mile marker, like how that's referenced,
Yeah.
if she's like, I'm just beyond that or
Yeah.
something.
That's
If
exactly
she,
it. That's
hmm
exactly it. That's why I
um,
said I need to go further. But when the when the when the cop came out of the woods, when Spidey came out of the woods, I was like, the hell, dude? How'd you do that on a freaking gator? Which let me just also state that they bought a second gator on donations alone, um, for this investigation and future investigations as well, not just for Rachel and Warren, but for future.
you,
They were able to collect $20,000 to purchase another gator so that they
they're
could
gonna get crap
constantly what?
for that. I feel like they're gonna get crap for that though at some point. It's gonna be used against them in some way. Like I don't agree with it. The
What
fact
don't
that they got that they no that like say in terms of the coverage or like the actions by law enforcement, if it's not going a certain if they if the public perceives any kind of misstep or
I
misfocus on
haven't heard
yeah
locally that it's a misstep. I heard people are thrilled with it and still donating because
that's amazing
they
amazing though.
want more um patrolling of the area. And on those gators, they can go up and down the streets, they can go in the woods, they can go
Yeah,
anywhere around there. So I think it's a wonderful thing. And I'm glad that they did it. And whoever donated, congratulations. I think that's amazing.
I
I've
know it
wanted to
was
look
like a
further into
oh,
his death for a long time. He was shot point effing blank in the back of the head in the street with many witnesses. Wheel, you know how I feel about this stuff, my friend. I'm going to need some details. Hey, Wheel, do you want to come up and talk with us about Dustin? Is this a good night for you? I didn't even ask. Just followed
uh,
on Twitter.
all I meant, I just wanted to clarify what I just said. I could see them, like, how things can get spun in the media. Like, the focus will be like, look, they got the gator instead of, I think they needed something to report. Instead, people reported on the generous donation for something that is very beneficial to the police force and for public security. I
I
didn't mean anything bad.
disagree. Yeah, no,
Oh,
I disagree.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just hate for it. Like, if they don't make a statement like soon, they'll be like, look at them. They're never mind.
Well,
I'm
I
going to
mean,
stop talking.
the sheriff did make a statement recently. He made it, was it yesterday or today? He made another statement. He's been pretty good. He's been pretty good. Not that they have a lot of information to give out, but he's been making statements. There's another video statement that he did. So, that's weird. I was trying to message you because I'm not verified. And I can't. Oh, okay. Um, Wheel, do you want to come up? It was today. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you. Um, Wheel, do you want to come up and talk about Dustin with us? I'll drop the link for you if you'd like. If not, no big deal. We can do that tomorrow night or another night, whatever is convenient. But I just wanted to give you an opportunity to. I got to go eat myself and we'll be out of chat, but we'll be listening. Shay, thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to listen. Thank you for the memberships. You are a true friend, and I
Yes.
really just I'm very grateful.
Thank you very,
Um,
very much. I think we all said maybe not tonight, like you've been busy or something.
what? What did you say, Love Bug? I missed it.
I think I thought we all said in chat maybe not if you would love
Okay,
to, but maybe not. He can't
I
maybe
missed
tonight.
it.
Sorry.
Thank you. I'm glad that you said that. Okay, thanks, Wheel. No big deal. We want to make sure that we still mention. Not tonight. I had to put this other. Okay, okay. Well, Wheel, we're gonna talk to you. If you wouldn't mind, and you know how to do. If you wouldn't mind sending me a name of your victim, we'll start looking at that one too. Shay, we love you, lady. We love you.
Yes.
Um,
Thank
we're
you,
very grateful for
Shay.
you.
But
But And just to mention, while we're here, let's look up, because I said I was going to do this. Missing woman.
And hopefully what we can do too, I know that I think I've proven consistently that my internet is, when it comes to sharing things, is like, nice try. Um, and Tia's has had some issues recently too, but we will try to get at least solid screenshots of specific areas and like point to it on the map, like give a visual the best we can in terms of what Tia showed y'all today or tonight. Take some screenshots and kind of and map it out where she walked along the trail with like little dots, and then show you another area of interest that's right off of that. Um, as much as we would love to do it live, and I think Tia's going to get more footage that we could potentially add if it works out, but we will map all that out so that everyone sees it.
Yes, absolutely. Um, okay, let's look at this one. This woman, Miriam Silla, 59, disappeared on July 29th at 8 p.m. on a walk. She typically went for a daily walk in a nearby park. Oh, look at that. How weird. I'm going to pull her picture up. She's from Greenbelt, Maryland, 59 years old, still missing. We're going to show her picture. 5 feet, 5 inches tall. She's a teacher. Oh, what a gorgeous woman.
I'm not sure you're sharing. I don't think you're
I'm
sharing
not
your
yet. I'm
screen.
trying to pull it up.
But isn't that the one that people were questioning? Like, is there any relation? But I think they've ruled that
No,
out,
there's
right?
no relation.
There's no connection in terms of the
None.
two. Okay.
No, I had to wait for this to come up. Look at the gorgeous woman here. Let's hope that let's bring some attention to her case as well. The Greenbelt Police Department said the 59-year-old was last seen near her home in. Whoa! What in the fresh hell are you trying to do to me here, people? Good gravy. Sorry for the earphones. Seal is black,
happened?
5 feet 5 inches tall. I just blew my own eardrums out. 135 pounds. No clothing description. Investigation has been challenging. Greenbelt police say they are thrilled by the massive outpour of support from the community. Police has also reached out to surrounding departments and possible leads. Let's show her picture again. This is on News Nation.
Tia, was that right? That was right before Rachel went missing, or is that right at, like, it's within a couple days,
This
right?
is the 29th. Now, there was another woman who's been found.
But this one has not, this woman, she's a teacher, correct?
She has not been found, correct.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me play this again without blowing my eardrums out or anyone else's.
We still don't know where a beloved Maryland school teacher is. Nearly 10 days after she disappeared, she's believed to have last been seen on a walk and hasn't been seen or heard from since. Kelsey Kernstein is on this for us. Kelsey, friends of this teacher, they say this is just bizarre.
Adrian, really good morning. This is really just such a heartbreaking story. Friends say that Sila is a vibrant and visible part of her neighborhood and community. She is well loved from her volunteering to her more than a decade of teaching at a French immersion school. Students, parents, friends, and other members of the
this is a
Maryland
couple
community
of, this is about an
the weekend for a visit.
hour south.
Their hope is to find and bring home the missing teacher, originally from the Ivory Coast. Police say the 59-year-old was last seen near her home in Greenbelt, Maryland, about 15 miles northeast of Washington, D.C. on July 29th around 8 p.m. Investigators say that Sela typically went for a daily 30 to 45-minute walk at a nearby park before sunset. They believe she vanished at some point during that walk. As of now, investigators have offered no theories as to what or who may be behind Sela's disappearance. Now, Greenbelt police tell us that this investigation has been challenging, but they are thrilled by the massive outpouring of support and love from the community.
Aww.
They have also been reaching out to surrounding police departments for any leads. Adrian?
It's really sad.
Thank you very much,
It
Kelsey.
is
A sad
sad.
story.
It's really sad.
The reason that we're trying to show some of this stuff is because Carly Russell pissed me off. So I'm going to be, my revenge is going to be showing not only are we working on the cases, you know, that we have in the hopper now, which are number 1, Dustin Bowen, number 2, this is in no order, by the way, Rachel Morin, number 3, another wheel case that he has on his mind. Why'd I scream? Because the sound came up so freaking loud it scared the crap out of me. I think my neighbors probably heard the ad come on. I'm so sorry for screaming, you guys. I apologize. It scared the shnikes out of me.
I think you're forgetting about the Menendez and
what?
Menendez.
What about it?
Never mind. I thought you were naming cases that we were looking at.
Oh, I was. Hold on. I want to get back to this lovely lady. Hold on one sec. Yes, we are still working on Menendez as well. Lyle and Eric Menendez from 1989. We all know I'm pushing with all my heart and soul that they get a new trial. I think they deserve it, in my opinion only. But what I was going to say is I want to try to go through streams when we're talking about the national public cases of beautiful, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white women. I want to counter that with Indigenous and African-American women who don't get as much coverage. So I want to include and keep them in our thoughts, prayers, and, you know, on the lookout as well. I want to keep up with that stuff too. I think it's important. And Carly Russell pissed me off. So, what happened?
Wait. Oh, wait. What's the question? Sorry.
You're super into Menendez too. What happened to, what's the latest on the Menendez?
I haven't gotten my glasses yet. I know that's for sure.
Oh, I'll be bringing those down. I have a banana clip ready to go and your glasses, and we'll go live on Menendez. What's the latest on Menendez? We're waiting for the prosecution to go through 400 plus pages of.
They only have a few days left. I mean, they don't have much longer. They had 60 days. Wait, 60 days, right?
Yep. And they filed May 1st. And then they asked for an extension on that because it was so much. It was so much.
Speaking of things that pissed you off in hopes. Okay, I just color y'all shocked. Color y'all shocked. Okay, just really grasping, what is it? The little Tay, the social media girl.
Yeah.
Wait, is Delana in here? I know she.
Yeah.
What? I didn't even ask the question yet.
I coughed.
Oh, I thought you go, no. No, I thought you were laughing. And I was like, but wait, hold on.
No, I'm coughing. Sorry.
Oh, God help you. What do you say when someone calls? It's not God bless you.
Sorry, I just swallowed wrong, you guys. I apologize. I'd like to request a
sorry,
cover. Shay Monet. Request granted. Yes, we are going to be covering men as well. Thanks to Shay Monet.
Okay,
that is a great. That is a great. They did file the habeas corpus. which, in case you don't know what that means, it means bring me the body. Mark Garagos is the attorney, and we're waiting for the prosecution to go through all of the current discovery.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Garagos and Gregory, or what's his name? They're two law firms representing the joint represent. I mean, technically one's Lyle, one's Eric, but
Eric's, yeah.
yes, but they are joint filing right now, and I think it will be a similar like they. I get why they have two different sets of. I mean, it makes sense, but I think working as a team in terms of the boys' defense is kind of like it was during their first trial. But hey, wait, real quick, Delana. So is or Lil Tay or Claire or whatever the heck her name is, are she and her brother okay and well, or is it still, was this all BS?
All I can think of, and I'm not kidding, all I can think of is Mark Twain's, what was that famous quote? Oh God, now I can't think of it. I have to look it up really quick. Jesus.
Okay,
I thought of it earlier today.
Lori, y'all have a good walk. Safety in numbers, and keep your head on a swivel and enjoy.
Oh, the story of my death has been greatly exaggerated. That's what I was thinking of today. the story of my death has been greatly exaggerated.
Okay.
It was a hoax. It's been announced. That's what I heard too. Daughter and daughter-in-law went to go for a walk. Have a great night, everyone. Peace and love to you, Lori. Thank you for your support tonight. We love you so much. Thank you very much for being here.
Keep your head on a swivel walking.
Always. Always.
Oh, did y'all see Shiver? Oh wait, we talked about that the other night, didn't we?
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to say that's the latest that watching her have to walk back in. I love it. They say that she got off the bus, and I was like, that's like a party kind of renting bus. Like I imagine, like the old school buses with the bars on it there that they like uniform for the correctional system. It's literally she got like off the black like Lincoln like party kind of bus, but I had to walk back in.
Oh, that's right. She said someone hacked her account. A double Dan died. Yeah, it's so true. So true, Wheel.
I didn't know about her, and to hear all this stuff, and I heard her like GMA interview or something from someone from a couple years ago. She was with her mom, and they were being interviewed, and it was. But I didn't realize that was 6 years ago or 5 years ago, however long. I think what they're saying, she's 14. I think they said that was done at 9. By the way, she looks the exact same. Or has she not been doing videos recently? I just think it's so bizarre. I'm so intrigued by it.
See, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I could care less about that stuff.
Lily's like, just read all my comments. I'm on it. I'm scrolling back up. I got it.
I love Linda's comments. It smells like dirty diapers. That's my new favorite saying. It smells like dirty diapers. It stinks. That's what Carly Russell smells like. Dirty diapers. That's what I think about Carly Russell. Dirty diapers. She pissed me off. The abuse of the system there.
Well, she has
makes me mad.
Better her than me, or than us. I don't have anything else. We have more wits about ourselves and couth and general decency. Not to pull that crap.
Yeah. She needed bars of soap. Stupid little kid with dumber parents. Oh my God. Isn't she like 14 years old?
She had 9 million, or like several million. This is my Louis Vuitton. This is your mom, like in her hand. What is it? More than your mama's rent? And I was like, who the fuck are you? I literally didn't understand why people
like, little girl, where's your mother?
That's when I'm like, I'm like, where's the skip ad option? And that's just me, because unless I knew something about her and everyone's like, oh my God, you've got to watch this. It's like an equivalent of Honey Boo Boo. Unless someone didn't like sit me down and was like, you have to watch this. This is the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. Watch this. This is hilarious. Okay, I did it, but I lasted like a handful of episodes. It's still funny. But like when I've seen the clips of hers, I would have never stopped on any of her videos independently if I was alone. I would have been like, next. And I don't understand it.
Would you guys be interested if I went live from the trail itself? Or do you just want me to take video and bring back and talk about it with LFT? Because I don't like to do anything without LFT, just so you know. But I can go live from the area, like for like a quick 15-minute if you guys want to see.
I think you should go live.
You can see how many damn people are around all the time, which is so.
But I think you should park on the other side this time.
I'm going to park by the mall.
She's going to park by everyone.
My road trip.
Everyone go to your maps and look for the 24 and find the post office.
Yeah, we'll do a live. We'll give away PS4s. Just kidding.
I'm not giving away crap. I love you all, but I don't have anything to give away yet.
That's why I proved some of that was fake. All that money and possessions were not legit hers. Well, most of that stuff, like those rappers and stuff like that, they rent those houses and lease the cars. So it's all for show.
When there's an echo when you're recording, like, because you're like, look at my closet, if your closet, if you legit live there, there's not like an echo.
There's no echo.
I don't care if you walked. Okay, the bathroom. There wasn't even a cup with a toothbrush in it when she walks. The one video I saw, she showed her bathroom. Oh, where she was like, I used to live here. Now look at my outlook in Bel Air, and then holding the money. And I was like,
go in Macy's for you too. Okay.
Yeah. I don't buy it.
Yeah, no, I like I said, no.
Then who made the point? Who made the point too? Like, you said she's going around and maybe some of these are the homes that like her mom was showing or something. Which, okay, fine, do funny videos if you do that, but don't act whatever. Masquerade is for whatever you want, but deal with the consequences is all I have to say. So you do that. But let me get this straight. You walk up to these nice, apparently legit cars that, mind you, most likely are not even yours, and you're sitting there like kicking your feet at the door and on the. I'd be, what? Where do you get off?
Let me read this really quick. This was from the Harford County Sheriff's Office, and this was about that Michael person that we were talking about. Somebody had messaged the Harford County Sheriff's, and it said, regarding the Rachel Morin case, if you search Michael, and we won't give his last name, y'all know who it is, it comes up as the man who found her. Article after article, it shows all over the internet. I'm sure you're already on it, but if this man didn't see your body, then he needs to be arrested. He has some gruesome details. Now, his stepdaughter may be the one who told him all this stuff, but they replied to him, and they said, as for the individual in that story, he did not find Rachel or witness her body. He has no firsthand knowledge of the crime scene. That's a quote from the Harford County Sheriff's Office on that Michael guy. So he did not find her. He did not see her. He has no knowledge, nothing.
And also, to piggyback that, everyone was talking about last night. I wasn't sure if it was that Michael guy or someone else. They were saying they're holding him on a drug charge or something. I can tell y'all this morning, and Tia, before I talked to you this afternoon, I went through and her legitimate exes that I know of that had a relationship with Rachel. I put every one of their names in the inmate search, everything.
Oh,
as well as Michael, and no one popped up as the current anything. So I think if there's someone, email us at Decipher. If there's a name that you're like, I think it's this person, And if it's like, I don't want to put anyone's
Can
names
you
out
drop our
there.
email? Also,
Uh-huh.
let me state this because we were talking about the buying the gator. Sheriff Gaylor thanked President Walter, blah, 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 and the members of the Harford County Sheriff's Foundation, Inc., for stepping up to assist with the immediate police operational need. The Sheriff's Foundation purchased the gator, which will be used to patrol sections of the PaTrail. The gator will allow deputies to increase patrol coverage on the trail and quickly respond to incidents. Currently, the Sheriff's Office has one gator, which is housed in the Southern Precinct and detailed out for agency needs and police operations. We're aware this immediate need would have taken months to obtain through the government and the procurement process. This is the reason for the foundation and why it exists in the sheriff's office and the public safety interest members of our community. Then one of the first comments is from the Morin family, which says, saw this on the trail last night. A step in the right direction for sure. So glad you were able to purchase this and keep people safe. The next comment, thank you, gentlemen. That's another Morin.
No, I think it's amazing that they got them.
Everyone on this is going outstanding. Thank you. Saw this on the trail. Thank you for keeping our community safe. Please announce on the left when passing. Send an excitement.
I did that to Gio.
Yeah. Thanks to the addition. Everyone loves it. And this is 6 hours ago. Great job. Great job. How many comments are there? 41 shares and I don't know how many comments it does.
I've seen it posted several times. It started being shared this afternoon. And I think that's what Tia and I mean too. Like, it's not like we go off, a Facebook thread solely or anything or ever like that. But we're smart enough to read the stuff that's being said because there could be legit stuff in it. But I would, in terms of like the thing that happened last night. I saw the thing about the raid apparently at the rehab house and like you noticed it, but I wanted to just say like I noticed that, and the thing about y'all see the X was being held, and then they were like, of course you can't find it. It's nighttime, like it's not entered into the system yet. Whatever. We still checked them all today, and I don't see the evidence of that unless it's a different person that they're referring to.
Mm-hmm.
They're not putting the names up, but I can tell you within the 1, 2, 4. I looked up 5 different people and I didn't find anyone. But if y'all know something and it's something that we like, so we look at it and take it like, okay, they're saying this, let's just look into it. At this point, I can't say anything to verify it, but I just meant like it's not like we ignore it, but we certainly don't go with what's being said as absolute fact.
Destiny, I agree. And yet our local news is airing the interviews with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Delana says, what is your gut telling you about this case? I know it's just speculation, Your Honor. My gut is telling me that they don't know who did this yet.
No, what is your gut like? What's your gut telling you? What do you think? What is your gut telling you? Not what is your gut thinking, Ellie's thinking. What's your gut and what's your gut answer on what do you think happened? Like in terms of
I mean, I know what happened to her. She was found nude and beaten in the head. I'm pretty sure she was assaulted several different ways, but
I know you know what I mean. That you're
no, I don't. I'm literally.
Do you think it's someone that she knows, or was this just like just someone that was like on a thrill and just did it and be done with it? Is this someone she's connected to, or total random act of opportunity and someone that she wouldn't have known from Adam, whether he slept in the woods or in a
I don't know yet. I can't. I have to be real. I'm kind of down the middle still. 10 detectives investigating one woman. Do you feel there's a threat out there? Yes, I do.
I think I differ
tell you why.
than you.
I'll tell you why. because the sheriff has said there's a threat out there, and he has said it several times. And the police are patrolling that area so much that I think they believe whoever did it is going to come back to the scene of the crime if they haven't. I don't know if it's someone. My gut isn't telling me anything yet on if it's someone who knew her or if this was a crime of opportunity. I lean that they don't know who it is and that she doesn't know. I don't know.
I'm a little bit different, but
yeah. What is yours? Tell me yours. I'm still I'm undecided. Let's say that.
Like right this second, answering Delena's question, my thought is nothing that she expected, and potential. It's someone, I think, possibly someone she knows, but and possibly someone she knows. And the way that the cops were looking at it is like this guy could easily do it again, kind of deal. You know what I mean? Like he could be a stranger to someone else.
Since Tia won't answer, I will answer. I don't know. I don't know. I need more information. I
have to figure out the
I think it may be random right now. I'm thinking it's random right now. How about that? I'll say it's random right now, but I'm not 1,000% sold on that. So
I don't know the way to word it, but I say there's something about her sightings between that 6:30 and the 6:45 timing, from what I've gathered from pretty legit people that'd be like, I've already called it in. I know exactly who. I know, like I see her around, like I know her. I told them what,
it's a small town.
Taking it, a right on Williams or a left on Williams, whatever it was, and someone saw 30 minutes or 15 minutes before was like, I thought I could have sworn I saw her entering the trail, and someone 15 minutes later is like, she was walking away from that parking lot. And that makes me think.
An idea about a suspect, and they're keeping it tight-lipped.
Yeah.
I am so torn. I have to tell you, I really am just torn on it. Not what LFT, not what Ellie knows. You think it's someone she knows? I think it's someone that knew her. I don't know if it's someone she knows.
Or maybe like that. But I also think that it's not. I think it's someone too that they're looking at and realizing, okay, he may have known her or whatnot, but that has the potential, if he did it to her, like it could be, he could have the potential to be like a repeat offender. Like this isn't just someone off. Like not that he is.
No, not you. I'm talking about Wheel B, talking about fresh cantaloupe down on the farm. What in the fresh hell? Why are we not eating fresh cantaloupe from the farm right now? I want to know. That just sounds delightful.
I ordered watermelon. What are we? What happened? But I'm kind of. I don't go to like just like, a drifter. And my gut doesn't go to drifter. And I think her, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know the right wording to convey this, but I think her, whatever they can find on her, I'm hoping they have her cell phone, or that they're able to get, access in terms of like the movements of her car, the doors opening, all that, whatever it may be. I think her movements are going to tell more. Not that she was at all planning for anything, like doing anything nefarious or thinking this kind of was going to be the outcome. I just think there's something to the story that they kind of know a little bit or have an idea of, but they can't quite pinpoint it down.
Dear God, I hope that's the case.
I do think it's someone who has had interaction with her in the past.
Okay. I'm not just yet. I'm not convinced either way. I'm going to pull a Zad girl. What do you guys think? Because I really don't.
I'm going to knock your two front teeth out.
I really don't know.
But I go back and forth. But my gut, like going with like, if I had to answer like a, what did you know? at night. Like, tell me your thing you're thinking right now. By the way, she stinks at this game. Do not play it with her. It is not, you just are like, okay, I'm done. But my gut instinct, I'm like Selena, I think it's someone she either, like, she had met, she has a connection to, in no matter how small of a way. Like, I think it's someone.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, thank you very much for being with us. Where did they find her cell phone? They're not saying they found her cell phone. They're not saying they found her watch. They're not. They are not the Zeth. They're not saying anything. They're totally tight-lipped about it. So they're not talking. Which not talking is a huge red flag to me, because then you know something and you don't want to say, that's me. Or you don't know and you don't want to say.
I mean, it took them a minute in the car, like, just think Carly. I mean, going back to that, just recent. Just, they finally made a statement after, I mean, they did the initial ones just like Bel Air and Hartford County done, made some general statements, addressing it and stuff,
Yeah.
obviously, yes. But they didn't come out and give those details until after the, GMA or Today Show interview, whichever one it was. I think it's kind of like that. Like, they're like, I think there's a reason they're not speaking, because I think there is stuff that they potentially know, but they don't want to let on. They can't get that away yet, because then
they're not talking about where they found her cell phone. They're not talking about where they found her watch. None of it.
They won't even say where they found her yet.
They won't. They will. Yeah. No.
Or confirm where she was found or the manner. I mean, other than homicide, but what is it? Manner.
Cause of death.
Cause of death is. They have not released the cause. They've released the manner is homicide, but they
Manner's
have not.
Homicide cause has not been released.
And I think there's a reason why they're not saying that.
Oh, you guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll be wrapped up by the weekend. You think so? Goodness, I hope so, Wheel. I really, really hope that you're right. I pray that.
Tia said we would cover it locally next week.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Tia's not going to be able to cover it this closely locally next week.
And why is that exactly, madam?
Because we can't drive that far back and forth every day.
I am heading to visit my friend. Wah, wah, wah. She better lock the doors, lock the windows. I'm coming to town. I know I want cantaloupe and a charcuterie. Grateful middle-aged cat mama. I adore you. This is my favorite. This is how I know we're closing our live, because my friend Elena writes my favorite phrase. It gives me goosebumps every time. I love when she does this. It's so special to me. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. Thank you so much for those who have contributed to our channel. Lori, Shay, Wheel, our amazing, amazing friends and mods.
And just
thank you for your support. Yeah. And
thank you to Tia, because she's done a lot. Though we go late at night, but I can tell you there's so much more that she kind of has an idea of that she's working through right now and trying to verify before showing. So thank you so much for that, because you have the opportunity and you're willing to take the time to do it. So we all appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind. Thank you. I didn't see that coming. No problem. I am trying to do this out of respect for Rachel and her family. We always want to keep the families in mind. They're the true victims here. They have to live through the horror of losing their loved one. So, as Delana says, Remember to be kind and spread some love in this world. It's already filled with enough evil and hate.
Write it in a journal. Don't commit a crime. Vent in a journal.
Yeah. I always say when I'm going to do something, my cousin, God bless her, I love her so much. She always says, when I say, "Oh, I'm going to blah blah blah," she's like, "Yeah, in your next novel, just in case the FBI is listening." In your next novel. Remember to be kind to each other. Go to your favorite creator, whoever that is, and thumbs up a bunch of their videos. Leave a nice comment for them. Be kind to each other. Stay blessed. There it is.
There it is.
That's my girl, Delina. Join us again, and we will be talking about a number of different things. We're going to be focusing on Dustin Bowen, whose case is true to our heart and our soul. We're going to be focusing.
The next time we do that, we should really, I want to do it with Bill.
Yeah,
time.
I agree.
So if it's a delay, just bear with us because we're all gathering.
That one's close to our heart. That one's Decipher Zone. And we'll be covering Rachel as well as Menendez and Lindsay. Is it Shiver? I keep calling her Shriver.
Oh you should get this. You've got 148 hours to get that straight. And then maybe we can just do a fun live that has nothing to do with anything.
All right. Yeah, we'll do a live when we get together, and we'll have a little fun and just have some giggles on a live when I get down there. Thanks, you guys, for being with us tonight. I want to send a personal thank you out to those of you who continue to support us. It really does mean the world to me. I know it means the world to LFT. But you guys are really special to us. And if you ever want to get in touch with us, you have our email, join our Facebook group. This is a conversation, not a dialogue. We need your help. Remember those, share your Facebook group, share your own messages, your own Facebook shares on some missing people. And let's just be vigilant and stay aware. Have a great night, you guys.
Thank y'all so much. And we'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.